Right, welcome. My name's Belinda. This morning I'm going to be taking you through half an hour of ABT, so that's abs, butts and thighs. So working through the main part of the body for strength. I've got a yoga mat. If you don't have a mat at home, a towel. Carpeted area, bit of room around you. There's a lot of moves as well where you could add perhaps a weight plate if you've got one of those at home. I am showing all moves this morning with no equipment. First off, we're going to come down to the floor and start with our backs towards the floor. Now when you're down here, you do want that strong brace through the midsection. I like to do that by drawing my belly button to the floor and then slightly tucking under my hips. If you like to check technique, you can put your fingers under your lower back. I'm going to start by lifting my knees up and they stop above my hips. Now all movement comes from the hips and not from the knees. Keeping the breathing going. Holding your breath doesn't help you with this. So slow and steady to start. Again, concentrating on keeping the breathing going and lifting from the hips, not the knees. Now, if you drop your toes to the floor, add top crunch. So that was working through the lower abdominals. This one, upper abdominals. Now fingertips to the back of the head. You can have them behind the neck, but don't pull on your neck. Doesn't like that. Now, heels up, heels down, personal preference. But again, trying to lift, sliding the ribs towards the hips. Two more. And breathe. Let's come back to our lower half. So knees above the hips. This one is a single toe tap. So the first one was our double. Again, leading from the hips and knees stop over the toes. Over the hips, don't go trying that. Are you still breathing? Now again, fingertips under the lower back if you prefer. Two more. Toes back to floor. Up, up, back to our upper half. So warming up at the moment. Breathing and bracing. How are you going? You're feeling a bit warmer? Start to lift a little higher when you're ready. And again, breathing. So top half crunch. We can start to add the whole body together by doing our C crunch. So again, it's that double leg lift, stops above the hips, added to our crunch. So curling up through the spine while you're breathing. Hey, two more. You should be feeling a bit warmer than you were 3 minutes ago. Oh, stretch it out if you need to. Now, anytime you need to, please get a drink, have a stretch. Now, I didn't mention at the beginning, but I do have shoes on. If you're in your lounge room, you don't need to have shoes on. I prefer to wear shoes, especially when I'm coming over into my hover positions, which I'm going to show you now. So working all those muscles, underlying muscles, functional strength training. Now I'm going to come straight on, and then I'll come to the side and show you what it looks like from there. Now, easiest way to get into a hover, knees and toes, elbows come down, walk the knees back. Now, if I start talking, level 1, base move. Okay, if you find this too challenging, have the breather, come back down. So belly to the ceiling. Now, if you're feeling quite comfortable doing this, level up. And difference between the knees and the toes, Knees lift. Okay, nothing else needs to move. Now, if you're starting to feel this in your elbows or your shoulders, have a think about your positioning. You can walk those elbows in a little bit, walk them out. Eyes facing the floor, nice long line from the top of the head to the back of the heels. And again, you're breathing, aren't you? Bit of a light sweat, yeah? Hey, option is your knees if you need it. Really drawing in through that belly button. Cue I really like is about pulling your kneecaps to your shoulders. Feel that brace in between. Now again, if you need to change positioning with your elbows, please do. And push back through the heels. Okay, 5 more seconds. Breathe and brace. Beautiful. Press the knees down to the floor. Again, child's pose, stretch that out. Come back over onto the back. Now reposition. Again, you need to stretch anytime you need to. Belly button in, brace. Let's come back to our C crunch. So up, up, and down, down. Again, the knees topping over the hips. Shoulder blades up if you can. So you should be feeling nice and warm now. Hey, 2 more. Now, leg pattern, let's have some fun. I'm gonna set you up, again, level 1, have a look at this. Comes in, out, up and down. Okay, having a look, other leg. So it goes out, up, down and in. Now that is using our lower abdominals. You can point the toe, flex the foot. Again, personal preference. Once you've got that going, want to try level up, lift the opposite knee above the hip. Now, if you want to add the upper abdominals, have a look. So arm extension, lift. So this is a good one where you could add a weight plate or something heavy that you've got lying around at home. Hey, last one. Can you feel this? Oh, toes to the floor. Should feel that right across that midsection. Now coming round to our hover again. Knees down if you need to. Elbows where you're comfortable. Belly on. Neck in brace position. Look into the floor. Really love the hover, works all those underlying muscles. Again, level up, lift the toes. Push back through the heels. And again, make sure you're breathing. Now, if you're cruising through this today, we do have some more options for you. We can start to add an arm pattern. Less contact with the floor, of course, the harder the move. So challenge yourself today. Body square to the floor. Again, push back through the heels. Too challenging, come back down here. Or even drop those knees back to the floor. Hey, 2 more. And again, option up. You can even lift that other toe. Opposite side. Child's pose. Wow, how you going? Now, core warm. Let's get to those butts. Going to work the butt this morning from a couple of different positions. First one, horse stance. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Now belly is on. Drawing it to the ceiling. Should be a nice comfortable position. Now I'm going to start with my front leg. Okay, this is where we're going. It's a leg extension. Now it is a push. Draw your toes back towards you so your foot is flat. And only going to back height. Don't want to go any higher. Hey, toe to floor, pulse. Again, draw the toes back towards you. Where you should be feeling it at the moment, up into that glute, working through the hamstrings. Abs are braced for balance. Hey, draw it in. Leg extension, 2-2. Out, out, in. Now if you look over your shoulder, you should just be able to see your heel. Okay, no higher. If you're not feeling that right up into the glute this morning, try drawing your toes back towards you a little bit more. 2 more. So it's a push and a pull. Woo! Feeling that? Now, we're doing the other leg. I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. So again, setup is important. Drawing in through the belly. Push and pull. Have a quick check. And belly on. So body shouldn't be moving. Leg extension, push and pull. Are you breathing? Bracing. Right, remember our pulse, toe to the floor and lift, squeeze. Brace and breathe. Now you should be feeling that. Smiling on the inside. 3, 2. Hey, pull it in, extension, push and pull. So it's a controlled 2-2 pace. Time under tension. Muscle. 5, 4. Making me nice and warm. How about you? Woo. Feeling that one. Now another position that we can work the glutes from, but is up standing. So making sure that you have enough room around you in the house. Coming to a single leg squat. Don't want to be kicking anything this morning. Now hips just out, feet just outside of hips. That brace on, that's your balance. Send the toe back. Now it's not a lunge, it's a single leg squat. So when we're thinking about squatting, butts are going back like you're sitting in a chair. So the single leg squat is just that extension at the back. Knee tracking over that toe. And again, everything's square. Now, test your balance by lifting the toe, or not quite there yet, keep it to the floor. Again, balance is through the abdominals. Down and up. If you track about 2 meters in front of you on the floor, helps with your balance. Now again, toe off the floor, test your balance. Down and up, brace. But you should be feeling that in the standing leg and up through the thigh. 4. 2 more. And hold. The leg that is extended at the back. Now again, chest up, sink into it. This is a knee repeater. Okay, down and back. So again, option up, sink through that standing leg and extend, or you can keep it nice and close to the floor. Really want to challenge yourself this morning? Try with the arms up. Whoa, test the balance, should be feeling that. If you're not feeling that through the standing leg, try bending the knee a little bit more. Okay, we got 4 more. Again, should be feeling that, especially after that last lot. One more. Shake it out. Oh, who's glad they've got 2 legs? Chest up and leg back. Down and up. So we tap in and out. Okay, abs on, chest up. Again, check the balance, test the balance by lifting the toe off the floor. Tap it in and out. Hey, a bit of a wobble is good. That's that challenge. Hey, 6. Test it, come back down if you're not ready. Beautiful. Toe to the back, again, come up when you need to and come back to the work. Our knee repeater. Again, challenge. So trying to keep the body still. Abs on, eye gaze to the floor about 2 meters in front. 3, 2, beautiful. Hey, back to our squat. So we're using body weight. That's all the body weight through that single leg. Hey, why have 2 when you can only have the 1? Concentrate it. Again, option up is here. Last set, 4, 3, 2. Awesome, how are you feeling? I'm a bit warm. Okay, let's work another section of our midsection. Through our core, it's our side obliques. Now, a couple of different positions so we can work this in. Our first one is our side hopper, side plank. Now, heaps of different levels of this. Okay, still lifting up through the midsection, still drawing that hip away from the floor. This one's probably the one that you're more familiar with. Lifting up through the hip, again, everything nice and square. Upper hand can be here, heading through the elbow or the shoulder. Reposition yourself. Working through this muscle in the side here, draw the hip towards the ceiling. Belly on for balance. Breathe. Now make sure you're controlling your neck as well. Okay, don't want it hanging, don't want it braced, just that nice comfortable position that's in line. Now level up from this one, we add some body weight, split stance. Now you can have your feet on or off the mat. If you're working on the carpet, that's terrific. Drawing the belly up towards the ceiling, side up towards the ceiling. Breathe and brace. Now, anytime you need to, dropping back down to the knee. Breathe. Oh, hang in there, 4 more. Anytime you need to, coming down for a stretch and then coming back to the workout. Now, have a look, can you see that? Tiny little move. Got a top half pulse. Like you're trying to nail into the ceiling with just your hip. Yes, you can do that from your knee or from that split stance. You should feel that, that should be challenging. 4, 3, 2. Now, you can turn this way, but of course I'm going to come this way so you can see me. Now starting on the knee, making sure everything's in line. Lift and extend. Now I like to open my hands so that I'm reaching towards the ceiling. Sometimes I like that strong pose, but drawing the belly up, lifting the hip. Now if you can come straight up to that split stance, please do. elbow, shoulder, check position. And then lift when you're ready, up. So all that balance is concentrated through the middle. Breathe. Option. You should be feeling that through the underside already. We've already worked through this side. Hey, bonus, lift. So every time you lift up, you should feel that belly button drawing towards the back. Again, your option down, put that knee back to the floor, still too challenging, come back down here. Oh, you're still breathing, aren't you? That is important. Hang in there, 4 to go. Beautiful. Come over onto your back. Oh, stretch the fingertips long. Push out through the heels. Now, our first move where we had our knees above our hips, shins parallel with the ceiling. Now, slight variation. We're going to lift the chest and extend the arms. So working through the top and the lower bottom of our abdominals. Again, option down is here. If you want something a bit more challenging, extend the legs to 45. We can even drop them a little lower. If you're feeling that through your lower back, please come back up. Holding it for 4, 2, beautiful, stretch it out. Remembering to get a quick drink whenever you need to. Just come back to some hovers. So remembering our hover setup, elbows, walk the knees back. Draw the belly button in and brace. Really love the hover for working the abdominals. Now remembering that we can level up from here by lifting our knees off the floor, pushing back through the heels. Arm position, again, if that's hurting your elbows or your shoulders are smalling, move them. You can even have your fists to the front or crossed over. Again, option down. Something a bit more challenging, we can rock through these hovers forward and push back through the heels. So belly stays on the whole time. 2 more. Now, what's the difference between a plank and a hover? Let's have a look. So this is your plank. Now, shoulders under your elbows, under your shoulders, everything nice and aligned. Option down. Bracing in through that core. Level up. Hey, let's have some fun with this move. Watch my feet. Running them. And plank hold. Again, option is here. High run. Trying to keep the whole body still with just the feet moving. Breathe. 4, 3. Oh, counting slow. Hey, drop to knees, child's pose. Stretch the fingertips long. Separate the shoulders. Should be feeling nice and warm. Another round of that, what do you think? Whoop. Forgot where I was going then. Hey, so again, base move, back to our hover, belly on, option up. Thought we were going to get a rest, didn't you? Let's come back to our plank. Now, anytime you need to, please stretch. Come back to the work. feeling successful. Again, option down is here. I gaze back 2 meters in front of you, keeping everything in alignment. Got option up, we run. And hold, again, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Are you nice and warm? I certainly am. Come back down. Now if you need to, please stretch. We're gonna hang here for about 30 seconds. That's 30 seconds of your best. Push back through the heels and breathe. Again, remember your option. Don't tap out just yet. Hang in there. Oh, are you counting? I am. 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Stretch it back, guys. Now, don't know about you, but that's been a great workout this morning. Just going to come back into that child's pose, separate the knees a little, push your butt back, and then stretch the fingertips long. Separating through the shoulder blades. Now, hand comes through, shoulder towards the floor. Only doing a very quick stretch out after this. So if you're not going on to, say, an aerobic workout, if you stretch for a little bit longer, a bit of yoga, your body will thank you. Don't recommend lifting heavy weights after working through your midsection. Shouldn't want to anyway. Slight rotation. Hey, make sure you have some water. Thank you for having me. My name is Belinda. Abs, butts, thighs. Have a great day.